Hi everyone. Glad you could take some time and watch this video, and just want to spend a few moments with you. It's Pastor Andrew from Evangel Bathurst, and we so appreciate each one of you that are part of our church family. Appreciate the way that you've been patient and just leaning into the Lord in this season, and the things that we're seeing God doing in this season are really encouraging. You know, we've seen new faces, we've seen lives transformed. God is really at work. His kingdom is on the move, and we're encouraged by that. Most of you would know by now that the province has made a decision to mandate masks in all public spaces, regardless of the ability to social distance. And up till now, this has not been the case here in New Brunswick, as it has been in other provinces, and we've done really well, and we've been able to avoid that, and hoped to avoid it for longer. But here we are. We are in a situation where we need to wear masks in public spaces. As a church, we regularly welcome the public into our building on Sundays. And so that means we need to comply with these requirements for us to continue public services and gatherings. We all need to do our part to stop the spread of COVID-19 and to protect the health and well-being of the people in our community. There will, of course, be a wide range of reactions to this decision by the province. Some feel safer because the people around you are keeping your health and well-being in mind and wearing masks. Others will be frustrated that the government is restricting your personal freedoms. I get it. I do. But I would rather personally, rather than immediately distrust the motives of the government, I would suggest that we consider that they are doing the best that they can in a difficult situation to protect the health and well-being of the people in New Brunswick, and as much as possible to avoid another red phase lockdown, or even orange, as we're seeing even today in Moncton and in Campbellton. Please pray for our provincial and federal governments as they also struggle to navigate this crisis. We have no desire to enter into debates about masks. We respect each of you to have your opinions and know that some of you will struggle with this. If at all possible, we do ask that you consider putting on the mask for the sake of being able to join with us and take part in our Sunday worship gatherings. We need you. We want you around, and we hope that you will take the extra effort to come. However, we certainly do not ask you to violate your conscience, and if you choose not to join us live for the moment, we hope you will be sure to stay connected and not become isolated in this time. You know, isolation is one of the tricks of the enemy. Scripture says that our enemy prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. Lions hunt by getting the young and the weak separated from the herd so they can easily be picked off. Don't let yourself become isolated and become lion food. Be sure to join us by live stream on Sundays if you're not joining us live, and continue to stay involved in a connect group to maintain life-giving relationships that will help keep you strong in these challenging times. Our connect groups are not public spaces. They are private gatherings. And as such, they are not subject to the rules for public spaces. They will continue to be spaces where you can to gather together at your comfort level, wearing a mask if you wish, not wearing a mask if you wish, but also choosing to physically distance with those that you may not be bubbled with. One encouraging step that we're taking starting this week that I want to share with you. We've been missing the opportunity to pray with people at the end of the service, and our task force discussed this on Tuesday. And we've decided that at the end of the service, we will ask people who wish to receive prayer to move to the front pews on either side before everyone else begins to make their way out the door, and wait for someone to come and pray with you. Prayer will be conducted with both the recipient and the person ministering wearing masks and maintaining proper distancing, but we will have an opportunity to minister to both physical and spiritual needs through prayer ministry. I'm excited about that, and I'm sure you are too. This Thanksgiving weekend, I am grateful for the freedom that we do have in our nation to be able to gather together, to declare the gospel freely, to worship Jesus boldly, and to encourage our brothers and sisters in their faith. And not only that, folks, we are people of hope. We are people who carry the hope of Christ in our lives. And there are people all around us who in this challenging time have no real hope. I encourage you to look for opportunities to be messengers of hope. Philippians 2, verses 14 and following says, "Do everything without complaining or arguing, so that you may become blameless and pure, children of God, without fault in a crooked and depraved generation, in which you shine like stars in the universe as you hold out the word of life." Folks, it is time to shine. I hope you'll join us this weekend, either live or on live stream this Sunday, as we gather together to celebrate the indescribable goodness of God. Happy Thanksgiving, and God bless.